One take, one take. This is NBA One Take featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. This is NBA One Take for your head, NBA One Take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA One Take, April 28th, 2025. I'm fucking pissed off, bro. I'm fucking pissed. Some bullshit. And my Lakers, when I, sometimes when it's tough for me to watch um games when it's close and I see stuff going on. And late in this game, I'm seeing guys being careless and guys being tired and guys trying to grit it through but unable to do so. And that's what happened late with my Lakers. We lose 116, 113 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now they're up 3 games to 1. You already know when it's like that. And you see, it was just the game. We had it, right? And I'm saying, when I'm watching stuff with, Jokic, I'm watching stuff with the team, and I'm like, we need size. And I know Jackson Hayes, he's struggling or certain things, but obviously you need to give other guys some kind of rest, right? Because it just was not happening, especially in the second half. JJ Redick played 5 guys. Luka was tired. LeBron was tired. They just did not have enough gas to go through things, and they was making unquestionable shots late in the fourth quarter. LeBron did, and even though Luka made, I'm like, these guys is going to try to shoot to do it because driving, that's going to take a lot out of them. And Minnesota got fresh legs because Chris Finch is having guys in and out in certain things, and having Ant has young and have all the fresh legs in the world. And this is why we lose. Ant had 43 and 9. Julius Randle was out there playing his butt off. He had 25. And Jalen McDaniels had 16 and 11. And they giving great effort and being well coached. Okay. Chris Finch he's really rubbing on me, man. He's really rubbing on me, and he's just really doing certain things to really help this team. This is not like last year when he wasn't on the sidelines and they made a run to the conference finals. He's there now. And there's a lot. Luka had 38. LeBron 27, 12, and 8, but LeBron is tired. Even that last play. You know, he passed it over to Reeves and missed the game tying three. He said, "Oh, Reeves could have." No, Reeves didn't have it going anyway. So, what are you saying? He didn't have it going. Rui Hachimura, he had 23. He was hitting a lot of shots. He was coming through. I love Rui's game. But this was the game you're supposed to win. When Rui have a game like that, that's the game we're supposed to win. Okay, to go back game 5 to LA. Try to go up 2-2. 3-2. Now we're down 3-1 coming back home. All the pressure on the Warriors against the Lakers. All the pressure. I'm not, listen, the roster is what it is. I'm not making an excuse for the roster. But man, I mean, listen, I understand players didn't play, but these guys has to play, and guys has to have rest. You have to give guys rest coming into that fourth quarter to finish off strong. Because man, it was times I'm like, yo, LeBron, back down, back down, back down. Try to get a foul. You a superstar. You can do it. No, he's hot potato trying to get the open man to shoot the three. Sometimes that don't work. That don't work. That don't work. And this is devastating. This is really devastating. All right, and the next game of the night is game 4 between the Knicks and the Pistons. This one chippiness all through the game. This series has been like that. This is a testy series, but between two very proud teams, two proud coaching staffs, and what happened late in this game at the damn near affected the whole series. You're going to hear about Tim Hardaway Jr. getting fouled by Josh Hart, but did Hardaway move his hip a tiny bit to try to get contact? He did when they showed the replay. So yeah, yeah, man. I mean, this is testy, and I know the Pistons. You know, Jay Bickerstaff. He ain't trying to congratulate nothing. He goes straight to the damn officials. He trying to rip their head off about this. This was something. And like I said, Carl Anthony Towns and they didn't have no answers for that in the post game. They was just talking about the fouls in another game. You know, Jalen Brunson, he had 32 and 11. Josh Hart, 14 and 10. You know, this is production. You know, for the Pistons, it's Cade Cunningham, a triple double, 25, 10, and 10. Tobias Harris had a good game, finally. 18 and 8. But they lose. Now they down 3-1. Now they gotta go back to New York. Still didn't get a win in Detroit since 2008. Man, and the Pistons are pissed. Pissed. Fans is pissed. You got all types of people pissed about the Knicks saying it's rigged and everything else like that. This was something. This was really something. Really something. And the next game the night is game 4 between the Celtics and the Orlando Magic. The Celtics took care of business in Orlando 107-98, led by Jason Tatum, who had 37 and 12, Jalen Brown 21 and 11, Kristaps Porzingis had 19, and Derek White had 18. They was putting together just something that's championship level and letting everyone know about them. And Orlando just does not have the parts to do it. Because Ben Carroll 31, Franz Wagner 24, that's just all you're getting. You're not getting anything else from anyone. This is the same thing again. They're playmaking. They're doing everything for this team, and they're losing. This is something. This is really something. This is really something. Because I don't think they'll be able to win another game. It's over. I think it's over for them. Yeah, I think it's over for them. I think it's over. All right, and the last game of the night is the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers beat the Milwaukee. They smashed them 129-103, especially in the fourth quarter. Ran away with this. All right, what I'm gonna talk about first is Damian Lillard. He went out, I think, 6, 7 games, 6, 7 minutes in there. He went straight for his Achilles. He just sat there, and he just had that look like the fuck, and it's over. I'm like, yeah, he tore his Achilles. They didn't confirm it yet, but He tore it. That with that emotion right there, I knew he tore his Achilles. Now they down 3-1. They're done in 5. They're going back to Indiana. The crowd's gonna be crazy. It's over. Giannis, again, you know, 28 and 15. I mean, Kevin Porter Jr. had 23 off the bench trying to. It's just not happening. It's not happening. Bucks is over. The ride is over, and it just showed here. You know, Tyrese Halliburton, 17 points, 15 assists, 8 rebounds. Miles Turner, 23, playing great defense on Giannis and everything. Andrew Nembhard, 20 off the bench. 20, and I mean off the bench was T.J. McCall with 17. How can you do anything to that? How can you do anything to that? Again, they smashed them. Now they're down 3-1. And Dame is out for Dame is going to be out most likely next year, with 2-3 years reigning with those big contracts. You can't even move him if you wanted to. I already said the clock was already on Giannis. The clock is getting louder on Giannis. You're gonna have teams talk. You're gonna have teams call Milwaukee, even though Milwaukee may say something different. They're gonna still call Milwaukee. We're gonna keep calling about him. We're gonna talk to family members about him. We may bring his brother from overseas and have him trial out in our camp and talk to him about him. They may be doing that. Yeah. But this is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.